They begin the drive with Lacey. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Rodgers now on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down.
Back to the ground, it's Lacey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage. He took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Now Rodgers will handle Lacey. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Lacey. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start on the ground with Forte. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's Ryan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Rodgers with a give. It's Lacy. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rodgers going to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb with career touchdown number 75.
And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They stay on the ground. Forte again. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
58. 39.
Now Ryan. Drops it underneath to Forte.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and get it with Forte. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with
7 on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll pound it up the middle with Lacey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Lacey. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Lacey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Now a 10th carry here for Lacey. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. And he is the NFC rating Offensive Player of the Week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a first down carry. It's Lacey. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, a run for Lacey. Yeah, good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Lacey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll send the tight end in motion. On play action, now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll try to pound it in with Lacey. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Lacey will try again. And this time he is in. Yes. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Falcons take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 78 yards.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hauling it in, Nelson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, here is Cobb. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go play action with Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run up the middle now with Forte. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Play action. It's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, Forte. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again they run, again it's Forte. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now this throw caught left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Rodgers to throw once more. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Caught by Cobb. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. The busy night continues for Lacy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 41, Rodgers under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up here to Nelson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Rodgers now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Up the middle is Lacy. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Lacy. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. No problem there on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Falcons 21.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, next year, looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Play action, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Ryan. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez.
Complete to number 88. A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He's got his man. It's White. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Throwing again. Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short it.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there. Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Rodgers to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly. Back to throw, Rodgers. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sag. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. The problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now. I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this.